and I'm sure you can see that it is another beautiful day. We had a little thunderstorm last night. Let's see, can you still see me? Yeah, you can see all of me, which is good. We had a little thunderstorm last night. We were actually up on top of the mountain when it started, and boy, was that gorgeous. What can I say? That was incredible. It was also time to get on the gondola and get down off the mountain, but that's a different story. So it's been quite the couple of days already, and hopefully it will be quite a couple of days more. What can I say? It is 5:59 a.m. and I'm about to get started with my morning routine. The sun is rising over there on that side. The bakery is right down there, where I'm going to go in about an hour after a workout to get breakfast. And at this point, life is good. So that's where I'm at this morning. But where are you at this morning? Why don't you go ahead and let me know in the comments, or in any of the messages below, or just leave me a thumbs up, and if you write me something, I'll come over and check it out. I'm going to get started this morning with some light mobility and movement prep. I think you're accustomed to the flow already at this point, and when I've done that, maybe I should move a bit closer so you can see me against this impressive backdrop, which is incredible. I am going to start off with some loaded carries, because there's a nice incline up and down here. So I'm going to walk up and down a couple of times, so you'll see me disappear and come back. Don't worry, you'll still be able to hear me as I'm talking to you. Then we're going to do some strength training, floor presses, and I think squats this morning, before going into some EMOMs. So that's the plan for this morning. Nothing too crazy, but it's going to be a fun workout. For those of you who are new to the channel, I always say I train for living an active, self-sufficient, long and healthy life. I want to become 100 and be able to do the things that I'm doing today. And to do that, I work on my mobility, my strength, my conditioning. I mind what I eat, and I try to sleep a lot. And by the way, sleeping here is going really well, because we hike so much throughout the day. By the time I get to bed, 7:30 or 8 p.m., I am so tired, I fall asleep straight away. Now, some restless night because we have kids, and they're obviously still getting used to the new environment, but everybody seems to be sleeping a lot and sleeping well. And if everyone keeps averaging 12 hours a night, that would be great. I've been up for an hour already, so I've reached my 8.5 hour sleep goal, which is more than sufficient. Hey, a message. Thanks. Let's see who's dropping by to say hello. Well, thank you very much for dropping by and saying good morning. How are you doing this morning, and where are you dropping in from? It's 6 a.m. here, and I'm about to get started on my workout. Like I said, I'm going to start off with some mobility, and then I'm going to do some loaded carries up and down the incline behind me. I'm doing good. From India, Kerala. Oh, very nice. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi from all the way over there. It must be 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon over there. This is Austria, in the middle of Europe. We're up on the mountains. You have great mountains in India as well, I believe. They're a bit higher than the ones here, but that's where we're at, and we're having a really good time. Thanks for dropping by. I know more about you. Well, I am about to get started with my training, but keep watching my stream and subscribe to my channel, and you'll learn all about what I talk about in terms of fitness, life, fatherhood, career, and all those kinds of things. So yeah, please stay around and join. Oh, very good. Well, I hope that you get to visit this place one day, and thanks for dropping by and chatting. And I'll be back in a moment to read any other messages. Like I always say, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I'm going to get started, friends. Timer's on. Let's go. Mobility. Not going to be doing too much in terms of mobility because we have an intense training ahead of us. I do a full mobility cycle on the lighter training days, as you know. The view from here is absolutely amazing. Drop into the cat and cow position. Do some 90s. And it's so nice to be out here with the birds this early in the morning. And we're going to do one deep squat before starting the loaded carries. Let's see which other messages we have before I'm going to continue. Thanks a lot, and thanks for dropping by in the conversation, Anshat, if that is your name. I hope I pronounced it properly. And thanks for the compliments. I appreciate that. And I hope you're having a good day. I am going to do the loaded carries as a part of the warm-up. Pick up the weight, walk up and down with the weight in one hand, and then I'm going to switch and walk up and down with the weight in another hand. And you can still see me. Maybe. I hope you can hear me. But I can tell you that walking up and down a slope with a weight in your hand is quite the challenge. One side, the other side, and we're going to repeat. There we go. Now, time for a movement prep, and then we're going to get on with it. Some good message, some new messages. Camper, thanks a lot. Very cool. Thanks for dropping by, two of you. I appreciate you saying hello. What is government service? What does that mean? All right, let's see how we are moving this morning. Everything feels all right. All right, so floor presses and squats. Now we're going to take a timed break. And after it, we're going to move on with the EMOMs. There we go. Probably going to get a prize for the most elegant get-up ever. And I'm going to do the goblet squat 10 times. And a 1 minute break. First set of 3 done. And that'll always get your heart up as it should. I wish this was my home. For the time being, yes, but sadly not permanently. But that would be nice. Who knows, maybe if I get 10,000 subscribers, I can make that real. But right now, just a break from life, but a good one. Second set done. And it is the start of a beautiful day, as you can see, over the mountaintops. In fact, in summer it would be really nice to be able to start every day like this, or every day at the beach. Either would be fun and nice. And thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. We're going to switch to the EMOMs. We're going to do a variety of kettlebell exercises every minute on the minute. I'm going to move the mat because we won't need it anymore. Oh, that's not true actually. We'll mix in some core exercises. But we're going to get started, as always, with some good old two-handed kettlebell swings. 10 proper ones with a 16 kilo. And then we're going to take it from there. And it is a good morning for kettlebell swings. John Jacobs. Thanks a lot for the support, John Jacobs. I appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by and giving me the support. That made my morning. Thanks a lot. And move to a row. Actually, do a two-handed row with a 16 to start with. Next we'll do the swing again. And then we'll alternate that with an overhead press. So many mosquitoes. You'd expect that they'd be fed up with me by now. Right, the heart rate is coming up nicely, which is good. And we're going to continue according to the clock on the church tower. It's 6:30, so we have our work cut out for us. Moving on to single-handed swings, 5 on each side. Before continuing with the two-handed row. we're going to add in some core to the workout. And if you're following along, thanks for joining. If you're new to this channel, I talk about living an active, self-sufficient, adventurous life. So go ahead and subscribe and join me on this journey, and let's see all of the amazing places we can work out from together. Because the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. And that's exactly what we're doing while traveling right now. Because you can take a kettlebell anywhere and get nearly any workout I want to get done. One hand swings, 5 on each side. And the overhead press again. Ten times. Heart rate's nice and steady in zone 2. I'm going to switch to single-handed rows in a moment. Oh, hey there. Good morning. Thanks for the message and for dropping by. Amber's my friend. Good to see you here this morning. And thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Great view, right? Let me get out of the way because I think today the view is the star of the show. Where am I from? Well, I'm from Holland, but right now I'm in Austria in the Alps. And this is what that looks like every morning, which is pretty damn cool, right? How about you? How are you doing? You doing all right today? Is it the end of the day or the start of the day for you? Moving on to the single-handed rows. 10 on one side, swings 10 on the other side. Things nice. It's the end of the day for you. All right. I hope you had a good day and that you're have some nice plans for the evening before winding off, going to sleep and starting again tomorrow. You student, or you work, or something else, let me know what you get up to during the day. And again, I appreciate you dropping by so often. It's nice to know I'm not alone out here. We're going to switch to cleans with the lighter weight, by the way. Swing cleans. And the rows will continue. The heart rate is nicely up in zone 2, which is a good heart rate for a workout like this. All right. Swing cleans. And I'm going to do the cleans 5 and 5 to up the intensity slightly. It's going to be nice to go on a hike later this morning up into those mountains. So I also don't want to spend all of my energy on my workout this morning, because we have a fun day ahead. Kettlebells, my friend, are a great way to get in shape. And a great way to stay in shape. And a great training tool to travel with wherever we go. Rows 10 on one side. And have a great day. Thank you so much, Amrit. You too. And I appreciate your support and you dropping by again. Thanks a lot. And I hope you're well this evening and tomorrow. Cleans 5 and 5. And the cleans are going to turn into presses soon. and then it's going to be a cold shower. And it will have been a good start of the day. Okay, clean and press 3 times on each side. Swing clean to press, swing clean to press, swing clean to press. Other side, swing clean to press, swing clean to press, swing clean to press. And you see, you don't have to work yourself to death in the morning to get a nice workout in. We're going to add a bit of core to the mix now. I'm going to go on 4s, and I'm going to be lifting up one leg, one arm for about 30 seconds. Before we do some more cleans and presses, or clean and presses, should it be clean and press or cleans and presses? I'm just joking. Three times left, 3 times right. I guess one of the days this week I could try some uphill lunges and see what happens. For some reason, that one gets my heart rate up. By the way, if you think we're done, Still have to do swing clean to squats with the 16 kilos. So there's still more to come. Don't worry. So we're going to do swing clean to squats. One left, one right, one left, one right, one left, one right. Combined with bent over rows with the 12 kilos. Need to be mindful of that left side and keep that hip snapping on the swing. Even when we're tired in this heart rate zone, 10 and 10. I've got a fun core as the finisher. Look, it's full on day. And the rows. And then one more time those cleans and squats. And then we're going to do some core, a sit up, pretty straightforward, and we're good. Alternating cleans and squats, and then core, and then we're going to be good. do I like any sports? Emirates, yes, I love sports. Love watching the Olympics, running, K1, judo, karate, rugby. I enjoyed watching many sports. I just wish I had the time to do any. Do on this side. Alternate. Let's end this fun sit-up. 10 on each side. Five on each side. Last one. 5 on this side. And then we're going to spend a minute breathing. And then we're going to be A-okay to go. Alright, now I'm going to sit with my back to the camera for a bit, and we're just going to take in the view and enjoy the morning for a minute. And appreciate everything the world has to offer. Blue sky, white clouds, bird song, beautiful church that has been standing here for hundreds of years on this mountain that has been here for millennia, waiting, resting, giving us peace of mind in a very hectic world. At dawn this morning, 6:55 a.m. where I'm at. What a way to start the day. Thank you, friends, for being with me this morning. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the conversation and the sport. And like I always say, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. Thank you, Emirates. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well and having a good end of the day. Thanks for watching. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. And Emirates, just to answer your question properly. So yeah, I love basically all sports. I think are fun sports to watch. Some I enjoy more than others. being Dutch, I don't enjoy football as much as my fellow countrymen do, but tennis always gets me in my seat. And I enjoy watching the judo highlights, good matches, good throws, because I used to judo myself, which is one of the reasons why I like kettlebell so much. So yeah, any activity or endeavor that brings human excellence to the forefront and shows us what we're capable of, I think is amazing. Thanks for dropping by. I'm going to enjoy the view this morning, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, friends. The only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work, right? Take care.